Tape with your host, Scott Tyler. Now, this week, the anniversary series is rolling into Horizon Europe. So check out all the events on the playlist, props in Event Lab, and the mini festival stage set up for a drive down memory lane. Meanwhile, I am trying to remember all of the French and Italian that I picked up when I was doing the gig over there. Arrivederci, mon ami. Yep, that is all of it. Those 3 words.
Uncle Victor's car. Ford Escort. It has to be. Less than a quarter of the field made it to the finish line in Mexico City. But 5 out of the top 10 were these things. That's how it got the name. I have to get to work. And call the whole family. Speak soon. ¿Qué onda, amigo? It's ready. You can come down and collect the escort now.
Hey, Drake. Got a moment to look over some adventures? Thought you might.
Horizon Wilds. If you love dirt racing, this is perfect. Horizon Baja, eh? Perfect location for the cross-country racing outpost.
Gotcha. I'll prep Ramiro for an expedition to the dirt racing outpost. Don't get lost in there.
Amigo! Ready to head into the jungle? We need to find a dirt outpost and a certain big cat I've been chasing.
400 yards. Turn right. Turn right. Yards. Turn left. Turn left. destination.
Hola, my friend. Are you ready to get going?
So, Rami, you said something about a big cat.
A long story. I tracked it all the way into the jungle, but lost my notes. Why don't I explain it on the way? First, let's retrace my steps. We head south, across the highway, and over the hills. Vámonos!
I thought big cats would avoid major highways.
Not this one, my friend. Mira, next, I turned off-road and hit a danger sign on the way into Mulegé. Welcome to Mulegé! My aunt, Tia Rosa, runs a stall in the craft market. She was the one who first told me about the big cat. Now I have your help, I'm sure we'll find it. Next, I went across the bridge and into the jungle. Getting close.
Hold up, Rami. You owe me a long story.
Perdón, let me explain. I was given coordinates of where this big cat was last sighted. But the plane had mechanical problems on takeoff. I barely got it off the ground.
So you dumped your cargo?
Exacto! I lost everything and I never even saw the cat. But now you're here to help. And it's on the way. Por favor. This is the place! I left my car at the far end of the runway. All my stuff, including my notes, should be in the flight cases. You think you can find them too?
The big cat is a car, right? I'm guessing Jaguar?
Obviously! Sorry, did I not mention? It's a barn find. Drop me off at my car once you've found it. Gracias, my friend. I've been looking for this one. some winnings I made on the street scene. Again! You found my notes! Tia Rosa said the Jaguar was abandoned by its owner 20 years ago. I've marked out the rough location on your map. The flight recorder! It's designed to survive any crash. Maybe not getting run over by a car, but...
I don't see you getting out to grab it. What were you wearing to fly the plane?
My spare flight suit. What did you think? You can keep it if you like.
This one's empty. What was this airfield for anyway?
Local fruits and vegetables, maybe? Hombre! Other end of the runway. I parked my vehicle in the hangar. Was last sighted in a white barn with a brown door. Have a look around here. Finally! It's the XJR-15! Rápido y raro, and a long way from its native habitat in the UK. I wonder how it got here. Here's my car. Drop me around here when you're ready to leave. Alex wants the biggest dirt racing program Horizon has ever seen, and we are going to give it to him. Can't get lost if we follow the river! Put your head! How would you like to visit some old friends along the way?
Absolutely.
Welcome to Xmal! Once the most powerful city in the region. But I'm afraid we missed my friends by about 1,000 years. Legend has it, La Pirámide del Adivino was built in a single night. It takes us 2 days just to set up a festival stage. El Palacio del Gobernador. They say it's built to align with the stars during the wet season. We'll have to come back and check. We'll take this road. Getting close now. I promised you dirt roads, didn't I? Ale and I used to race buggies around here when we were teenagers. I always won.
I hope you've grown out of your rivalry.
Rivalry? My friend, in Mexico we call that family. Let's go back across the river. This is Agua Azul. We're so close now. Keep going. We're deep in the heart of the jungle now, my friend. It's just us and the wildlife of La Selva. These roads are treacherous, only reached by the most capable cars.
Or those that parachute down from cargo planes.
Yeah, those two.
Oh no! We stopped!
They'll be back, my friend. Big dirt racing fans.
Are those howler monkeys? We didn't have them back in the UK.
Your jungles must be very boring. And here we are. The waterfalls are right around the corner. Cascadas de Agua Azul. What do you think? Is the Mexican jungle good enough for Alex and the best dirt racers in the world?
It's perfect. I just hope the dirt racers are good enough for the Mexican jungle.
I know what you were thinking all the way through that jungle. This place would be perfect for dirt racing. Funny! I had the same thought. Check it out. Horizon Wilds. A little festival of my own where we celebrate all things dirt racing. Oh, this is going to be good. I've started you off simple with a few events, and the drivers and fans have challenges to match. So, off you go and get dirty!
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
GMC Jimmy. Muy bien. I mean, Tio Oscar said his was a Chevy Blazer, but that's only because he thought it sounded better. I'll call in some transport. I'll call you when it's done. Speak soon.
You, Alex, Ramiro, and every single fan messaging me to ask when this is opening. Great news. I'll tell them all very soon, July.
Hey, amigo! I think we should show Horizon why the Baja is home to the biggest off-road race on Earth. And if we have time, we might set up an outpost or something.
200 yards. Turn sharp left. Turn sharp left. Turn around when it is safe to do so. Yards. Turn right. Turn right.
Welcome back to storm season here at Horizon Mexico, everyone. It's dumping down rain out there, but Rami and Alejandra tell me this is actually quite mild compared to how things can get, so that's nice. You superstars enjoy those flooded rivers and muddy trails, and I'm gonna see if I can book a plane ticket back to sunny Norfolk for a weekend or two. Might see you back here after this track on Pulse.
At the roundabout, take the second exit. Turn around when it is safe to do so. In 400 yards, turn left. Turn left. In 400 yards, turn right. Turn right. 400 yards, you will arrive at your destination.
Welcome back to Pulse, and I know we've come a long way to Mexico, searching for new experiences, but Horizon...
You have arrived at your destination.
Skill song. Double scores for this next track. Off you go.
Rami, I have a vehicle, but no guide.
Small change of plans, my friend. Tell me, have you ever seen an active volcano up close? Meet me at the top of the mountain. You don't want to miss this.
Whoa! What was that?
That's nothing. Just a small tremor. Yaris 200 suspension can handle it, no problem. My friend, there is a lot of smoke coming out of this volcano. You might want to get up here pronto.
Lost. Got it. On my way.
Hey, Ramiro, the festival operations team are tracking some activity around the volcano. That wouldn't happen to be exactly where you're taking my superstar driver, would it?
Está bien, Haley. This is really only a small eruption. Nothing to worry about.
Fine. Just remember we have an outpost to set up, yeah?
Isn't this incredible? The volcano has never been like this before, but it's waking up for Horizon! When you reach the top, we should do our tests and then get out of here, my friend. The Baja is waiting and I think the volcano is getting angrier.
Angelica Garcia coming to you live from the Horizon XS chopper. That's right, we have a chopper. We're flying high over Mexico to see one superstar driver take on the fury of the Gran Caldera volcano. Don't go anywhere.
Looks like you're attracting the local news. You're on TV.
It looks safe, but there's vapor everywhere. This expedition looks to be heading straight to the active crater of the volcano. This might be the most rock and roll thing ever. We'll be back soon.
Rami, did they say anything about steam vents?
See? Believe it or not, they said opening them, save with a car, actually helped. Helps release the geothermal energy.
Rami, did they say anything about steam vents?
Keep going, superstar. Don't let the Gran Caldera defeat you. Horizon XS is cheering you on.
Coming up on the crater now, Rami.
Copy that. Feel free to turn on the air conditioning. You made it! Bien hecho! I spoke to Haley and they say we have some time. In fact, there are some things she wants us to do up here. For science, you know?
For science. Suited and booted. Come at me, science. you're in the cab for a sample.
Excuse me, pilot. Mind if we take a detour on the way? I swear I saw some kind of barn or something out there.
Probably not how the geologists do it, but...
Hey! Science is problem solving! See, Haley? Replace the seismometer. You're getting the readings? Right, easy, Bo. We should be heading down soon. I promised I'd show you an active volcano up close. Now, I think the show's over.
Yep, that's enough playing with fire for one day.
Oh, that was a big one! I think the volcano is telling us we've overstayed our welcome.
Agreed. Let's go. I'll see you at the bottom, Remy.
Good thing I know the fastest way down. Don't look back!
Trying my best.
Woohoo! Eso! Bien! You faced the volcano. Now let's see how you handle some real Baja racing, my friend. Vamos! I know an old Baja circuit that would be perfect. I didn't plan on not censoring a race already, but here goes nothing.
And we're into the final lap. Oh, but what's this? Some new competitors have entered the arena. Ah, this is awesome! Vamos! The crowd goes wild!
Legendary Baja racing, my friend!
Ah, we've never seen anything like this! And they go! Across the finish line!
Horizon Baja. Standing shoulder to shoulder with the Baja 500 and 1000. Legendary cross-country racing.
My friend, those run once a year. We get to do this every day.
You know how to make an entry. Welcome to Horizon Baja. What do you think of the place? This will be the destination for cross-country racing. You in? Here's the new cross-country event programme to start. So I will see you out there.
Drake. Attendance has already skyrocketed at Horizon Baja. Guess we're not the only ones who always dreamed of coming here. Keep bringing them in, superstar. Turn around when it is safe to do so. Calculating route. Yards. Turn left. Turn left. In 400 yards, turn right.
Alright, don't panic, but I think I'm onto something big with this latest car rumour. Start having a sniff around the festival. Keep quiet about it, yeah?
In 400 yards. Turn left. Turn left. You have arrived at your destination.
Horizon. That song was an éxito. And even better, it was worth double skill scores. Stay tuned to Horizon XS and I'll let you know.
You know, Horizon, when Scotty wants to make an entrance, he usually does some lasers or smoke machines or something like that. But how about Rami and a certain superstar rolling into our new Baja outpost on the back of an active, actual volcano? Yeah. I mean, that was the gnarliest thing that I have ever seen. Well, I don't know, maybe the second gnarliest behind this program of cross-country racing, right? It's gonna be stay tuned to Bates Arena.
Get a load of that! Looks like an old Baja truck. Oh, this thing's won more off-road races than you or I have had hot dinners.
Welcome anyway, kid. Good luck with your, your thing.
Needs new tires, probably new suspension. I'll call you when it's ready.
I've just had an idea. You've got your own collection of rare cars, and we've got an empty barn here. What do you say we pay it forward? Right then, which will it be? Finally, Jamin might leave me alone. Ramiro's in charge of the expedition, but he said something about stopping by a party.
Amigo! It's interesting we're planning this expedition now. Do you know what else is coming up? Fiesta de la Luna, my friend. I have an idea. Meet me here.
In 400 yards, turn right. Turn right. In 100 yards, turn right. In 400 yards, turn left. Turn left. At the roundabout, take the first exit. In 400 yards, turn sharp right. Turn sharp right. Arrived at your destination.
So, I'm here. Where are you?
Running late. Sorry. Things are a little wild with the Fiesta de la Luna coming up.
Wait. What's the Fiesta de la Luna?
It's a full moon tonight, my friend. Horizon's throwing an all-night fiesta at the resort. I thought you and I could attend.
Well, I do like a good party.
You and the rest of Mexico. Nos vemos pronto! Woo-hoo-hoo! Sorry I'm late! Quicker your hearts will catch! Wait, where is he?
Just following the plane. I think I'm close. Woohoo! Just in time!
Good to see you, Jay! Now, on to Playa Azul. Vámonos!
So what happens at a full moon party?
People celebrate the glory of the moon, of course. There's fireworks, and there's music and dancing until the sun comes up.
Hola, chicos y chicas. The moon shows us her most beautiful face, and Radio Eterna is flying into Playa Azul for the Fiesta de la Luna. Won't you join us?
Tomorrow morning we head west to the canyons to find a stunt outpost. But tonight,
Fiesta de la Luna!
explore the party, my friend. Have fun! Half these people came for the fiesta, but the other half came just to see you. Hola, everyone! You bring the full moon, I'll bring the big star. I know you don't need help entertaining a crowd, but just in case, I rigged up some pyrotechnics for you. Boom! Oh, don't worry, they are also cheering for you.
Oh man, I love parades! They're always kind of slow though, don't you think? Imagine if we had a few more horses under all those flowers.
Buenos dias! The party's not over yet. Let's push this float to its limits.
I've gone and set up some PR stunts. Let's see what this float can do.
Head for the canyons. Our outpost awaits.
Yes! Speed trap! This float can move!
Radio Eterna, what a night. But for some, the party keeps on going. This Horizon parade float is fast. Almost as fast as the handsome young man at the fiesta last night who said hola and then ran off.
She remembers me! She remembers me! Did you hear that?
Air crew, standing by! Everything is ready for your canyon jump!
Canyon jump? You can't drive something like this at Horizon and not test it out on a danger sign. Let's do this! Rami! This is... wild!
What did I tell you, my friend? Horizon brings it out in all of us! Good luck!
Okay, here we go. Hit the danger sign! Best idea ever. All right, I'm not sure if we'll be able to salvage the parade float. Totally worth it, though. My plan is to make this the place for PR stunts. So, I'll get to work on the PR, and you get stunting. I've already built a load more PR stunts. Which one do you want to try out first?
Hey, Drake. Horizon Rush is fully operational. PR stunts are great for the festival, as long as you keep driving so stylishly. Can you do that?
Hey, Drake. We're ready to expand. What are you thinking this time?
I know, right? There's Mexican car wrestling at Horizon, and I'm stuck up in the operations center. Adding it to your schedule. Yards, turn sharp left. Turn sharp left. In 400 yards, turn right. Turn right. In 400 yards, turn left. Turn left.
Speed zones! Stay on the road and floor it all the way through.
You have arrived at your destination.
¿Qué onda, mi amigo? Alex talks about the classic off-roader. You should come get the Jimmy before he does.
Huge shout out to all the fans who came down to our full moon beach party. Yeah, we like a party, right? Yes. It was a great gig with incredible energy. Best of luck to all the drivers heading up to Horizon Rush to check out the new PR stunts on offer. So Chris, when that parade float went into the canyon, does that sort of thing happen often when you're mates with Jay Shaw? All the time.
They found one of these things in Texas a few years back, and I had no idea there was another. That is a 250 GTO. We've hit the jackpot. Wait till you see this thing return to its former glory. I'll call you.
Arrived at your destination.
Es pequeño, but it's right in the heart of one of the most beautiful villages in Mexico. Right by the East Coast, too. You're gonna love it.
Uncle Victor said it was like meeting an old friend again. Take good care of this one. I told Alex it was a Jimmy. He said, you mean a Blazer? I think him and the Oscar would get along.